Hey everyone, it's NDL Gamer here. After a few busy days, I'm finally back with another video on DC Dark Legion. And today we're diving into the top 5 Intimidators in the game. Now, s- I know some of you might not agree with this ranking, and that's totally fine. Feel free to drop your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. Just a heads up though, this list is based purely on their skills, not team synergy. That's because, honestly, a lot of heroes don't have full teams yet since the game is still pretty new. All right, enough talk. Let's jump straight into the top 5 Intimidators. Let's go. Top 5 weakest, Black Canary. Kicking off the list at number 5 is Black Canary. Now, don't get me wrong, she's not a bad hero by any means. She brings solid physical defense and some decent crowd control, especially with her silence ability, which can shut down enemy skills. That's definitely useful in the right situations. But when we're talking about intimidators, we're usually looking for heroes who can dominate the battlefield or deal serious damage. And that's where Black Canary falls a bit short. Her skill set is heavily focused on utility and control rather than raw damage output. She's more of a support style disruptor than a frontline threat. In full team setup, she might shine a little more by enabling stronger teammates. But when judging her as a standalone intimidator, her impact just doesn't hit the same level as the others on this list. Solid defense, useful silence, but overall not enough firepower to climb higher in the rankings. Top 4, Captain Cold. Captain Cold stands out for his consistent physical damage and the frozen effect, which helps with crowd control. While the 10% chance to freeze on each attack isn't always reliable, it still gives him a shot at interrupting enemies over time. His ultimate skill is a major highlight. It deals big single target damage, great for focusing down key enemies. It also applies Frostbite, making the target take extra physical damage, which is perfect for bursting enemies quickly with your whole team. On the defensive side, he has a chance to dodge melee attacks, giving him some extra survivability in close combat. And he brings team utility too, with a global men buff that boosts your whole squad's spiritual defense, helpful against enemies that rely on magic or mental type attacks. Overall, Captain Cold is more impactful than Black Canary thanks to his higher damage, team-wide support, and useful debuffs. That's why he takes the number 4 spot on this list. Top 3, the Penguin. Taking the number 3 spot is the Penguin. He brings solid spiritual damage to the battlefield and has a unique edge with his ability to summon penguin commandos. These little guys might look cute, but they can deal up to 600% ATK damage in total, making them a serious threat if left unchecked. He also comes with some useful control tools. His engine oil skill can slow down enemies, which helps your team stay one step ahead. On top of that, he has some evasion against melee attacks, giving him better chances of surviving up close. However, while the Penguin is definitely strong and brings a nice mix of damage and utility, he still lacks the raw power and game-changing impact that the top 2 heroes have. He's solid and reliable, but doesn't quite have that wow factor. Still, with his summon damage and slowing effect, he earns a well-deserved spot in the top 3. At number 2, we have Cyborg, who is an absolute powerhouse in battle. One of his key strengths is his ability to apply vulnerability to enemies in a wide area, which increases the physical damage they take by 60%. This makes him incredibly valuable in team compositions as he boosts the damage output of everyone, especially for physical attackers. His emergency repair skill gives him excellent survivability, allowing him to heal up and stay in the fight longer, making him a tough opponent to deal with. Plus, his physical damage output is no joke. He can deal a lot of damage while also supporting his team. Cyborg also adds a strategic edge with his ability to extend mission time limits in certain situations. This can be a game changer in time-sensitive challenges, giving you more room to execute your strategy. While not quite as game-changing as the number 1 spot, Cyborg's damage-dealing potential, survivability, and strategic support make him a top-tier choice and an obvious pick for the number 2 position. Top 1, strongest, Joker. Taking the top spot as the strongest hero is none other than Joker. What sets him apart from the rest is his incredible Joker Venom ability, which can stack up to 100 times. Each stack deals 18% of his ATK per second, meaning at full stacks he can dish out an insane 1800% ATK per second as continuous damage. This makes him an absolute monster in terms of damage output, capable of melting through enemies quickly. But Joker doesn't stop there. His Joker Venom also spreads debuffs when enemies die, triggering a devastating chain reaction. This allows him to not only deal massive damage, but also weaken enemy teams as they fall, giving your team a huge advantage. Joker's ultimate skill can apply up to 10 stacks of Joker Venom with a 50% chance, and when an enemy hits 50 stacks, the debuffs spread to other enemies, creating chaos across the battlefield. On top of all that, his ATK boost from Arkham's most wanted allies further enhances his damage potential, making him an unstoppable force when paired with the right team. With his ability to deal massive sustained damage, spread debuffs, and boost his own power, Joker takes the #1 spot as the strongest hero in the game. And that wraps up our list of the top Intimidators in the game. From Black Canary's utility to Joker's insane damage potential, each hero brings something unique to the table. Whether you're looking for strong damage, crowd control, or team support, there's an Intimidator for every playstyle. Let me know in the comments if you agree with the rankings or if you'd have ranked them differently. Feel free to share your thoughts and let's discuss. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Time to fly. It's a gift. Oh, send in the cloud!
Call me Mother Nature!
Time to fly.
Call me...
Send in the cloud! Time to fly. It's a gift. Oh, chance. Time to fly.
Call me
Send in the cloud! It's a gift. Time to fly. Time to fly.
Call me...
Send in the cloud! It's a gift. Time to fly. Time to fly. Send in the cloud!
Call me Mother Nature!
It's a gift. Oh, time to fly. Send in the cloud!
Call me Mother Nature!